This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/gadgettv.
Hi, this is Andrew Crispin for Gadget TV on butterscotch.com, and today we're taking a look at the Magellan RoadMate 5045 LM. Now, it does look very, very similar to the 3045 that we looked at in the previous episode of Gadget TV. Major differences here: we still have the widescreen, but this time we're looking at a 5-inch widescreen, so if I put my hand in for perspective, you can see it is a fairly large screen. The other difference, and it's denoted by the LM in the product title, that means lifetime maps and traffic. So for as long as you own the device, you can plug it in and theoretically download traffic data and new maps and all that kind of stuff. Although I should point out that the address that they actually point you to, which is magellangps.com/content manager, actually when I tried it gave me a 404, so hopefully they'll fix that soon. Now, like I said, the 5-inch screen, really ideal for things like RVs or big trucks or big SUVs, where, you know, like the standard screen size for a GPS seems to be about 4.3 inches. The 3045 that we looked at previously is actually 4.7. But usually it's 4.3, and that will be kind of dwarfed when you have a big truck or, like I say, an RV. So something like this might be a good GPS in that kind of situation. Now, the menu system functions very much the same as the 3045, so we'll put a link to that episode in the show notes on butterscotch.com if you want to get a bit of an idea of how the menu system works. One thing we didn't mention in that video is actually the one-touch menu. So up in the corner here, just hit one touch, and now we can actually assign different things to our one-touch menu. So for example, home, office, and that way anywhere we are, we can just basically say, okay, I want to go home, I've had enough, and off you go. You can add in your favorite restaurants, your parents' house, basically any address that you can find on the GPS, you can assign to that one-touch menu. Now, another feature that is a really good one, but that we can't show you because we're actually in the studio today, is called lane assist, and this is also present on the 3045. Basically, if we're on a highway or a freeway, as we start to approach our exit, about, say, 3 kilometers or a mile and a half away from our exit, we'll actually start to get lane assistance guidance. So, where other GPSs might say, in 3 kilometers, exit the highway on the right, it'll actually show you which lanes you need to be in, which is handy if you're dealing with, multiple clover leafs and overpasses and all kinds of crazy stuff, where there are multiple exits and multiple entrances onto the highway. Something like lane assist is actually very helpful there. Now, I actually forgot to mention this off the top, kind of an important point. The Magellan 5045 LM goes for $250 on Magellan's site. That's the MSRP. You can probably find it for a bit cheaper if you shop around online. So that's a quick look at the Magellan RoadMate 5045 LM. For Gadget TV, I'm Andrew Crispin. For more sweet stuff, visit butterscotch.com.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/gadgettv.